What's up, everybody? We had a lot of fun yesterday. Let's see if we can run it back. It's later in the afternoon, so maybe we'll have a little more tact about ourselves. But yesterday was fun. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. And I just wanted to again thank you guys. Yesterday's comments, everything, just the vibe yesterday was totally fun. But I wanted to come on today to give you all a little bit of information about what's happening tonight and making sure the right people are going to be in the room. A lot of people have some misconceptions. I've seen some people say, is this a master class? Is this a class? Is this a course? Is this going to be the information? That is this a lead magnet to something else paid? All of the things. So I just wanted to break down what is going to happen tonight, who should be who should have the Zoom. If you don't have the Zoom, what you need to do. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me get Facebook pulled up because I'm not always able to see the comments over there. I might not even be streaming. Okay, I see it. I just need to mute it so I can read the comments. And so again, if you missed yesterday, yes, the show was 3 hours. Speed it up, go rewatch it. A lot of gems and information dropped yesterday. We did have some haha kiki and a lot of fun yesterday. So if you showed up, you had a time. I'm gonna leave that one up for a little while, and then we may take it down because it did get a little wild. But we may have to do a spin-off channel from some of the content over there. I did do some shorts for those people with short attention span. If you just want the gems, just go watch all of my last shorts. That just chops up that 3 hour video. If you were there yesterday, drop some sevens in the chat. If you're new here, let me know where you're checking in from. Where are you tuning in? If you're gonna be in the room tonight, let me know you're gonna be there. If you don't even know what I'm talking about for tonight, say hey, tell me more about it, Chaz. But I'm gonna get to it. We got a couple of people on now. I want to first shout out everybody a part of the community, everybody that shows up, listen, vibe, makes comments, shares, and likes. The channel is growing. We're almost at that 1K, and I'm really excited for it because once the channel hits 1K, I will share a private Zoom. Again, the Zoom is capped at 100 right now. If we have more interest, I'll increase it to 200. But the Zoom is capped at 100, and I'll have 100 people on Zoom at max, and we will live trade. You can ask me questions. You can drop your chart. You're gonna get feedback, and this is gonna be totally free, just to show my support to everyone who's been here, been supporting the channel, showing up. It's just my way to give back and celebrate the channel. So we're gonna celebrate that 1K subs. Keep pushing the channel out. Keep sending those likes out. Keep telling people more about it. I spoke to people on one-on-ones yesterday. It really touched my heart. It was the people who want to get this information to more and more people that are not gatekeeping. So I love that about you all in the community. Um, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Drop some ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me because I'm not seeing anything come up yet. So just let me know that y'all can hear me. And then I'm gonna get into what we're getting into for tonight. Give about 30 seconds because I know the chat is delayed. But y'all let me know that y'all can hear me. I charged the mic up. I gotta charge the mic up for later. Okay. One couldn't sleep. Why you couldn't sleep? Simona, you ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Again, thank you so much to everybody. Y'all see the number. We need about 32 more subs to hit that 1K. So if there's anybody you know that need to learn about trading, go ahead and share the channel with them. All you have to do is come to the page, share that channel out, let other people know. Again, there was no gatekeeping. Everything yesterday really could have made you a great trader. But again, I want to clear up what we're going to do tonight. So tonight, if you are brand new to trading, you haven't set up an account, you don't know what you need, you don't know what a broker is, you don't have a strategy, you don't know what to do, don't know how much money you need, those are the things we're going to go over tonight. I plan to make everybody on the call, if they're not already, an options trader. So I'm going to give you all the tools that you would get in like my first one-on-one session with you, which is setting up your broker. If you guys are quiet, you're not going to get one-on-one help. If you come off mute or if you say, hey, I need help, I haven't set up a broker, I don't know what to do, don't know what I need, then I'm going to help those people. That is what I'm going to be here for. So tonight, I am challenged with having 45 minutes or 50 minutes to make you a trader and teach you a strategy. A lot of my people were thinking, oh, this is going to be my SPX strategy because it's on there. I am going to discuss SPX, and I'm going to give you a little taste of what my SPX strategy is, but it is not going to be my full course. I think my full course was a little bit over an hour. I can't jam that into an hour for free, and I definitely can't teach it to people who already don't have brokers. So that is what's going to be for tonight. We are going to set up those brokerage accounts, make sure everybody has one, show you how to deposit your money, show you how to take a trade, and show you what something you can look at to start trading tomorrow. As a bonus, I guess I'll just spill the beans right now. For those people who sign up for Discord, if I get 10 people to sign up for Discord, I'm going to drop a Zoom for tomorrow for you to live trade with me. This won't be streamed to YouTube. We're going to be in Zoom with the other Discord members, and we're going to live trade together. So usually my live trading, that's $100 for that hour, unless I have a sale. So everybody's going to get that opportunity to be able to ask questions, live trade, at least place their first trade with an analyst. So a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to trade, or I need somebody to hold my hand. We can take first trades tomorrow. And that is if 10 people sign up. Just a little, preview. We have, I believe it's 60% off right now. I gotta drop that code. If you sign up for Discord, you'll get 60% off. Discord is $210 a month. You'll get 60% off of that. I hope it didn't end last night. If not, it'll be 50% off, and it'll be $100 a month. You'll be able to take your first trade with me tomorrow. So I am gonna pack some bonuses. I do have some giveaways to do. I had people drop some comments. I had people share their testimonials for our Discord. So I'm going to be giving away some one-on-ones on the call. People may be on the call, they may not because they're not brand new. But this is for my brand new people. If you're coming in here and you've been trading for a long time and you got high tech questions about EMAs and support and resistance, I want you to kind of stay to the end until I cut it off, and hopefully I can get to them. But let's not scare or overwhelm the very very new people who haven't even got into those steps yet. Toward the end, will I be selling something? Yes, I gave you something for free. You get your free stuff and you can walk away. At the end, the people who want to expand their knowledge, they want to work with me one on one, there will be offers for my mentorship. I am starting back my group mentorship. There are going to only be 40 spots. There are going to be 100 people on the call. There are only going to be 40 spots for group mentorship, which is my most affordable option. And my one on one membership, there's only going to be 10 spots. Why? Because I really don't want to work with you guys. You got to understand the social battery runs low when you're teaching this many people this skill. You got to take some time for yourself and just enjoy life. So the group mentorships will be on Saturday mornings. It will not start this week because it is a holiday. It's the 4th of July. Y'all not going to learn with me anyway. But the one-on-one mentorship can start whenever you're ready. So both of those options will be available. I will drop the prices and discounts and sales while we're on the call. So you have to be in the room to get it. Or I have to have your email. A lot of people are like, oh, is this adding to your email list? I don't want to be emailed. I don't want to be spam. Again, you're going to get one follow-up email after this, and I'm not going to email you anymore. If you don't want to be on the subscriber list, fine. This is just a way for me to give a follow-up to everybody after the Zoom, because sometimes they don't catch the link. Sometimes the chat doesn't go through. And they're like, oh, I thought I copied it. I didn't have it. All of those things. I'm just going to make sure you have the opportunity to take advantage of those discounts and the Discord after the call. Outside of that, you won't hear from me again until I do another one of these. Now, if we get a lot of people locked out of the room, there's already going to be 3 spots already taken up by me, my assistant, my daughter, she should be able to hop on, and my wife. So there's going to be 97 spots available. And that's it. So I hope you're in that 97 so you can get the information. Again, a lot of gems dropped yesterday while we were trading and money was made. So definitely, if I get those 10 signups for the Discord, we're going to be doing some live trading on Thursday immediately. Again, this is implementation. I told y'all yesterday, when I teach, this is not about regurgitating and you telling me back what I've taught you. This is about you implementing what I teach you. So I'm going to teach you all. I'm going to be challenged with teaching 97 people on the call how to become traders. Now, are you going to be profitable tomorrow? No, because you're not going to be able to place your trades yet. But I'm going to challenge myself to make you all traders and at least give you the basics of understanding of how to trade and then how to make some money on Thursday. So tonight, we're going to get right to the business at 7. I'm probably going to be in the Zoom at about 6:45, 6:50. We're going to start promptly at 7:05. I'm going to give you 30 seconds about me for the people who just have never met me before. Most of y'all know me now. After we get that 30 seconds to a minute, because again, y'all don't care about me. Y'all don't want to know about my family. Y'all don't care about none of that. Y'all coming for the free information in the game, and then y'all want to make some money. That's it. And I understand that. So my webinar, if you want to call it a webinar, that's why I didn't call it a webinar. It's an informational. It's going to be with me giving you information, getting you all signed up, letting you know how to trade, giving you a strategy, going over SPX play, and then we'll do a little Q&A. We'll do some giveaways, and you'll go about your business. Plan to keep this short to an hour. Again, I can't teach everything in 1 hour, but I'm going to try to give y'all as much information as possible and make it fun. If you don't know how to have fun and you're stuck up, this is probably not going to be the call for you. I want you to come chill, relax, have a drink, have some fruit, pull your dinner up, whatever you need to do to pay attention and be able to take advantage of this information. Will there be a replay? Yes, I'm going to record it. Will you be able to get it? Maybe, maybe not. That's left up to my management discretion on whether we give out that replay. Why don't we give out the replay? Because once I tell you it's going to be recorded, you check out. I already know you're going to check out. You're not going to show up and be like, oh, I'll just wait for the replay. I don't have to do it. And then you'll be emailing me like, oh, I didn't get it. Can I come? I don't understand. Or can you go over this again? No, should have been there live. I gave you guys about a week letting you know leading up to this so you could have cleared your schedule, done whatever you needed to do to be here at 7. For my people who work nights, I may give y'all a pass because I did not I usually try to do one on the weekend, but I had to travel and then I do one during the week. So my people who work at night, they are at the disadvantage. So I might have mercy on everybody for them. So does that sound good? Y'all let me know. Drop in the chat. Drop some sevens. Does this seem like something special or does y'all gonna pass on it? What are we doing? Are we ready for this? Simona says yes. Are y'all ready? Does this seem like it's gonna be something of value for you guys? Again, if you haven't already, go to the channel, Trade with Dr. Shaz. Make sure you're subscribed. Giveaways will be going on over there. This is where I teach live. This is where I stream so you can see the charts. Let's pull it up. I got SPX pulled up right now. I have my target level set. You can see my 7550, and we just came back down to my 7500. Strong psychological area at that 7500. SPY was trying to creep up and just couldn't make it to 750. I don't think we hit 750 yet. Nope, it was struggling to get to that 750. And let me just mark it. But again, great day, strong values. Again, I didn't trade with any of my mentees or clients today. We had admin day amongst the Discord. So the analysts were on. We got to chop it up with each other, make some trades ourselves, call plays with each other, just get in our bag, and then come be great for everybody else. So that is something else we do. In the Discord, we support each other. We able to get our own plays. We work together. Everybody sees something different and able to bring value to each other. So you can see we came down on SPX to that 7,500. Definitely looking at 75.10, 75.15, and then with that upper level, we have some resistance right here at that 75.20. So nice little bounce off of support and up on a high note at 75.50. Technically today is our Wednesday, Thursday. So we got what we usually get. I tell y'all market structure I'm going to teach y'all tonight. We usually get a pullback. I tell everybody I look for a drop or a pop and drop. We got a drop pop. And again, Wednesdays are usually pullbacks. So we got the pullback, found support, and that thing popped up right at that quarter increment, 74.50, back up to 74.75 and 7,500. Just pristine execution to the T on, and this is how I teach it. So I'm going to slow this down just a little bit and probably reclap these plays so y'all can see how much money was made. Again, I am going to be going in detail on how you can do some back testing, how you can see how plays were made, how much money you need. So you want to be live and in the room. But that's about it. I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of understanding of what's going on tonight to let you know, again, don't take up the space if this is not something you need. If you do just want to be in the room to support, okay, that's great too. But I want people to be in the room that can grab value from this. that are really trying to learn. Again, I'm seeing people everywhere in these communities and different groups saying, "Hey, who's teaching for free, or where can I learn for free?" And a lot of times, you get what you pay for, and if you're paying nothing, you're going to get crap. I don't want that to be that. So, yes, is this a lead magnet to other things great that I do? Absolutely, because some people want that. Some people don't want to sit around other people and learn. Some people want that private exclusivity to be learning with me one on one, and they're going to get that, but it does come in a price. So again, if that's not what you want, the people who were on my first calls already know. Once you get your free game, you are free to go. You do not have to stay and listen to anything that I have to sell. If you know you scam and do chargebacks, you don't have to stay to the end. If you know you don't want to pay anything, this is not going. We're not going to. What did that say? Close the doors, lock those doors. No, you ready to go? You can go. Once you get all of your free gems, I'm not gonna beg anybody to pay. I've already set the limits on how many people I'm gonna work with. It's hot. It's hot. It's summertime. I'm ready to be by the pool. But if people want to learn, I'm gonna free up some time on my Saturdays to teach in groups and start my one-on-one people. So again, I'm at max about 50 people that I work with, and that's 40. It's going to be 2 sessions for the group mentorship. No more than 20 people in there because I like to keep it tight. That way I know everybody's name. I know what you're doing. I know if you're following along. I know if you're keeping up. I know what I need to do to make you successful. So 20 in each session and only 10 people in my one-on-one, just because again that's too many people to keep up with over the next 8 weeks, and this is an 8 week commitment. Some of those weeks will be a little bit off, or we may skip a week again. Like we have 4th of July. There's going to be my birthday month in August, so some of those days may move around, but it'll still be week by week. So again, if you're here, you're enjoying it, cool. If you're going to be there tonight, say I'll be there, Chaz. If you still need the link, say link in the comments. Definitely go back to the last post. You see my email scrolling across the screen. So if you need to reach out to me, definitely do so and say, hey, I need the link for tonight. But again, there's only 97 people that can get in the room. And once that room is packed, that's it. Once you leave, your Zoom drops. Somebody else might be taking your spot. So I do recommend coming in early. Um, but yeah, let's get back. Who wants to trade? Should we stay on? I was just going to do about 15 minutes just to break down what we're going to have tonight so people are aware. Answer a few questions, but do y'all want to look at the charts for a little while? Y'all let me know. I need to see some sevens in the chat. We'll look at the charts a little while longer. If not, I'm out of here. Because we already hit lunchtime. Plenty of $100 before lunch has been made. So who wants to stay on the trade or who was ready to go? Y'all quiet today. Guess I'm gonna go have me some lunch because y'all ain't talking, so y'all ain't trying to trade. Again, I'm gonna give y'all 30 more seconds. If we want to continue to trade and look at the chart, drop those sevens. If nobody wants to talk about the charts, I'm gonna get up out of here. And I'll just see y'all at class tonight. Again, if you're gonna be in class tonight, drop I'm in. Okay. Mel is here. Stay in trade, okay. All right. My barbecue people, Champs Barbecue is in the building. Giamed, okay. I think you're new here. Welcome. Melra, okay, let's look at it again. So what I'm looking at right now, it's lunchtime. So the market's gonna be a little bit slower because everybody's kind of delayed. So you need to be tight in your trade. But if you trade SPX and you got a little bit of budget, I like the 75.10. No more than the 75.20. Back to the upside. If you're trading SPY, we're going to be looking at right at the money 78, 748, 749. So we're right in the money for this retracement right here. So you can get you a quick little scalp. I've been telling my members they haven't been holding their trades on. I'm like, get that 30% and get out of here. So if you're looking at it, let's run through the play. And you get that 749. Oh, I'm on the wrong expiration. And it's the first of the month. Like if you had a bad trading month last month, it's the first. Let's start it over. Start it anew. Start your account fresh. Leave everything, all those losses in the past. You got a fresh one to kick it off. So if you take this $39 call, It's 39. Again, I told y'all how to do your stop and your take profit. Let's do let's do a we can do a $12 stop, and then we're gonna get that 30% over here. So I'm gonna put in that 30. So we want $12. It's at 39. We just need this to go to 51. And we're at 43. We're already up some money now. It's moving. So again, this is how I trade. This is how I signal. Try to get you all to understand how to pick a contract. Oh, so if we're trading at 748, what are our viable contracts? What are our two viable contracts, guys? We're trading at 748. We're looking at calls. What are our two viable contracts? A Patty 5390. I have multiple brokerage accounts or setup accounts because my clients use so many. So for my international clients, I have Interactive Broker. Just the ones that I've tried out, Moo Fidelity, um, Thinkorswim. I use Robinhood and Webull on a more daily basis, and then Thinkorswim. And then, like I said, my international clients, I use Interactive Broker. Yes, yes, Raymond. The class tonight is free. All you need is the Zoom link. It's a free class. Will I be selling stuff after that? Yeah, but I'm giving everything free for the first 45 minutes, and then after that, we're gonna have some fun, do some giveaways, and talk about my mentorship, and that's about it. The class tonight is free. If you're brand new to trading, I definitely recommend coming to it. I'm gonna get everybody set up. I'm gonna talk about my Discord discount, and though the 10 people, I get 10 people to sign up for Discord. We're gonna trade live tomorrow. You're gonna get a private Zoom link while you're inside Discord and be able to trade with me tomorrow. Thank you, Melra. Thank you so much. 749, 750. We have our viable contracts. Now, why is it pulling back? Well, I have fair value gaps on. Again, these are indicators. Again, once you learn the basics of trading, we could use this or we could not. So we could kill everything on the chart. Let's kill everything and just look at price action. So we found support here at 746. This looks like it could retrace back to this high. We had a M pattern. So that created a double top. And what happens when we get a double top? Who knows what happens when we get a double top? Hold on, guys. I'm trying to read stuff. What happens when we get a double top? Hey, Patty, you see my email across the screen? Send me an email and say you need the link for tonight, and I'll send it over to you. I don't want to put it out on YouTube and on Facebook because we're going to have you have Zoom crashes, and I don't need them taking up space for people that really want to learn. So I don't want people to crash it. So you can shoot me a DM or you can email me, and I will send you the link. Somebody I know where my people at PhD program. I know y'all know it. Come on, you in Melrose. Okay, when we have a double top, what happens? I know y'all know. I know it's delayed. Give me the answer. I don't want to tell it. Tell the people what happened. Shawnee, reversal technically, but where is it going? Reversal could mean anything. When we have a double top, there's a particular pattern. Bearish reversal. Thank you. So we gotta say everything because we don't want to just say reversal. So great job, Shiny. And so reversal, we get that pullback. So we've already had that pullback. So now price is found its support and we're pushing back up. So that's why our 749 and 750 our contracts were viable. This is how I teach. I'm not going to sit here and go on a PowerPoint or go over to, I mean, I do show you guys this, but if we go to Investopedia and then I put in, I need the double top pattern. Hold on, guys. I need to clip this so I can type with both hands. Investopedia. There we go. Double top. So boom, what happens when you get a double top? A double top is an extremely bearish technical reversal pattern. So here, this is what you look for. This is where you go, but I don't need you to regurgitate this to me. I need you to identify it on the chart. So that's why I teach it this way. That's just why it looks like this. So again, you get a clean chart. It filled the gap. Again, you don't need all the indicators. You need to be able to read this first. So I'll show you how to read this part of the chart first. And let's do a preview to tonight's class. Again, I'm going to make everybody traders. What's happening right here? We got a trend. What's the market going up or down right here? Y'all tell me if the market's going up or down. We're going to go through 3 steps. Is the market going up or down? First person to say it, then I can move on. Market going up or down? No, and where I just showed y'all on the chart. When we're looking here, is the market going up or down? Is the market going up or down? What are we getting? Up. Market's going up. So if the market's going up, do we get calls or puts? Market's going up. Do we get calls or puts? Market's going up. Great job. See, I'm gonna make some of y'all traders before y'all even get to class tonight. Market's going up. So if market's going up, do we get calls or do we get puts? Because y'all make these charts look so scary. And they're like, no, Chaz, I can't read a chart. This is hard. Calls, we're getting calls. So, who gave me? I think Melro told me what I could get. So if we're seeing price down here, price find support is 742, 743. So if we're looking at the chart and we're at 743 and we see the market pulling up, what were viable contracts that we could take? We're at 743. Market's bullish. What contracts can we take if we were getting in the trade at 743? What are the viable contracts? We've gone through 3 steps, and y'all are becoming really great traders. Up Milrow, what are our contracts that we can take? If we're trading at 743, what are the 2 viable contracts that we can take? Yep, we're taking calls. What's the contract stuff? What's the strike prices? Oh, let me be more specific. What are the strike prices that are viable if we're trading at 743 and we're getting calls? What are our viable 744, 745? Thank you so much. See, you got the 13 of y'all here. Y'all just made sure y'all didn't even come to class tonight. Y'all are good. Y'all know what y'all are doing. What do we need this to get to? 51. We're at 42. We're up $3. It's still moving. But again, market is slow right now. We're doing lunch, but it's still up some money, and it still has opportunity to move. So if I cut everything back on, we got some sellers sitting right there. So there's natural to be pullback, and it's having some resistance. It's having some resistance at the standard deviation 1. Great job. Great job. This is how you trade. All you need to do is understand direction. Then you add in a little spice. Again, when you do a recipe, you might have a little sprinkle here, sprinkle there. That's what your indicators are, but you should still know the basics. You know, you need flour, you need oil, you need eggs. You need to know the basics and understanding the candlesticks, how they move, and what strike prices you can take. That's where you get all the basics of what you need. So we're getting a little bit of pullback. We have not hit our stop. We did set a stop. Remember, I didn't place the trade, but as long as this doesn't go past 27, we haven't hit our stop. We're just down $3. So again, sometimes we don't, set any standards. We just let the trades go anywhere, and then blame the analyst. Like me, Chaz told me to get this, and I lost $100. How you lose $100? I ain't tell you to hold no trade that long. We set a standard stop, and we have a TP. So this is what I'm going to discuss tonight. I'm going to make everybody traders. I'm going to make sure everybody has a trading platform or a brokerage. Then we're going to go through getting level 2. Once we go through level 2, we're going to set up what kind of accounts we need. We're going to go through a mock trading plan with how much somebody budgets has. We're going to go over some tickers you can trade. We're going to talk about SPX and trade it in, who should and shouldn't trade it. And then we'll be done. So it's pretty much going to be what we just went over, a little bit slower. But you guys got it. We're gonna have some fun. Miss Sharon says stay on. Well, we'll stay on. I'll stay on a little while. We'll see if we can get about an hour in here. I appreciate y'all again. As long as y'all stay and we have some fun, I'll stay on. Y'all had me on 3 hours yesterday. That is madness. Y'all are wrong for that. And I didn't get paid. No, I was just joking, but it was fun. I really enjoyed myself yesterday. It's so funny. I got to go back through the comments, and Pascal is hilarious. So I got to go write down all of these new jobs. I posted one yesterday. I did post it on my Facebook, and only 3 people reacted to it. I think they might have thought my page was hacked or something. Nobody, only like one person like said a comment to it. So I know it went over people's heads. It didn't feed the algorithm. It was out of sequence. So I think I'll have to drop that in my chats after dark, after like 9 or 10, so my algorithm isn't like it doesn't mix up my trading information, or I have to put that on another page. But I did make a post and I said um I train in when I raise and train butterflies to fight, and only 2 or 3 people reacted to it. I don't even think they and I said blame Pascal. So the people who know. The other people they just didn't get it. It went over their head. Yeah. So it was really fun. What are y'all trading today? What are y'all looking at? And I may do a second one. Um, Drop some questions. Like, what questions do y'all have about trading, so I can go over them tonight. Again, y'all got me. I'm a full-time trader. Y'all can ask me whatever y'all want. Y'all see our trade holding up. See, it did not hit our stop and pop back up. So y'all, a lot of people would have saw that red candle and would have got out. And I'm gonna tell y'all. Let me put it on the chart for y'all, cause y'all be killing me with this. I don't think I put this on here right. I don't like it. Okay, let me put it back this way. Much better. Let me tell y'all how y'all be messing up because y'all don't do this. Let the candle close. Let the candle close. Y'all be on here freaking out because y'all on a 5 minute, y'all on a 1 minute chart. Let that candle close. Like, breathe. Let the candle close, man. Y'all see a one bad candle, it don't even hit your stop. Y'all be out of the play. This thing could bounce up right here and not hit our stop, but let the candle close. Now, what are we seeing here? We had a double top. So down, we're getting the rejection of that upper band. So what could happen? It could come down and test our support again. Has it hit our stop yet? Not quite. We're still $3 away from our stop. So I can be patient. Like, we'll set a stop loss and y'all are panic as soon as the trade turns. That's what your stop loss is there for, to reduce your anxiety. What indicators do you use? Let's look at Microsoft and what indicators. Right now, I only have on the ATR. I have volume at the bottom. I have VWAP on with the standard deviation bands, and I have a gap. I have my gaps on right here. I have my VWAP with standard deviation. I have my ATR up here, and I have volume. So let's go take a look at Microsoft. Ooh, Microsoft hitting it on the head. You can see that double top resistance right here. So, and I have that level. That was a pre-market level. Yeah, Microsoft's at 100%. It might just linger right here. Full HER, all the gas, and it had all gas, no brakes. We were looking at Tesla. I had Tesla, and they almost ticked me off. I had 1450 call in the money. That thing, look where it went. I had 1450 in the money, went straight to 15. Beautiful. So now we can look at puts because we're back at VWAP. This closes below. You can get some 1450 puts or 14 put on here for a short scalp. But that was TSLL. When your money's not long enough to trade Tesla, trade TSLL. Moves exactly the same, more affordable. I said trailing stop and it closed on me when it did. Yep, it happens. But trailing stops help you keep your money, help you keep more profit. Oh, cool thing. So I'm always like, what, like some people say like trading's hard. To me, trading is not hard. Trying to figure out dinner is like my hardest task throughout the week. So trying to pick dinner for 7 days a week, 365 days, like we eat chicken every which way it could come, fried, baked, sauteed, tacos. We eat shrimp, rice bowls, like Chipotle at home. We have grilled pork chops, spaghetti, rice, greens, broccoli, cabbage, grilled steak. Um, we don't do a whole lot of fish. My wife's not a big fan of fish, so we don't do a lot. I do a nice grilled lemon pepper fish. Um, what did we have yesterday? Hamburgers. Okay, so we were hungry. Couldn't think of anything. We were like, oh, we can get some burgers and fries. I'm like, let's just go to the store and make some home made burgers. So we had hamburgers and fries last night. Today, my wife loves Godfather's pizza. So if you're traveling on the road and you see the gas station pizza, Godfather's pizza is really good. And we found out yesterday, years old, after living here 3 years, there's a Godfather's pizza in Humble. So I'm gonna go to Humble and get us pizza, and we'll probably have pizza and salad for dinner. So y'all drop those dinner and lunch plans. We'll probably have leftover burgers for lunch and then have pizza and salad for dinner. So if y'all hear me smacking on the call, I'm probably eating my pizza. What's for dinner, guys? Look for puts. Can you share the link to your layout from TradingView? How do I do that? Tell me how I share my link for my layout. I ain't never done that before. So if you tell me how to do it, I'll do it. Is this it? No, I've never sent somebody the link for my layout. You tell me how to do it, and yes, I will send it. Look for puts. I will look at put. I would look for puts after we break support, because what happened once we got over this area, we're bullish. We came back down and we held it. So I would wait for us to break this area to take puts. This can just be simply a pull back. So we want to wait for a break of support. We don't have to be hasty, because again, my contract probably still hasn't hit the stop. I'm not sure. I didn't see it go to 27. Y'all let me know if it hit 27, but we're still in the running. We're only down about $6. So I would say I would want this to kind of come here and break for a continuation down, to have a true reversal or strong downside trend. Market wants to be strong. You can see all the other kind of main tickers are still strong. Nvidia's down, but most of the market is kind of up right now. You don't want to trade against the trend. Oh, okay. So I think Miss Sharon, I think she's watching the replay. I think she's watching it in delayed, so she's not actually responding to me. But she's spot on. Right on top of the watch list where it says teaching, hit the drop down and hit share layout. Then you can copy it. So right above the top where it says teaching, share layout. Uh, oh shit, wrong one. Sorry. Copy link. There you go. Never done it before, so you taught me something today. And don't go do weird stuff on changing mine or anything. Do I have to keep that on, or or you got it? Let me know it works. So see, we have that little fair value gap right there. So that order block is sitting there holding people up, but we got sellers sitting there too. So again, they may battle until power hour. Absolutely. Thank you for asking so that I could, that was my first time doing it. So learning something. If you haven't already and you're new here, go and subscribe to the channel. Click the like. Oh, we're up. I think last night I was at 965 where we just looked at was 968. Now we're at 972. We're getting closer to that goal. Y'all want a live trade for free, and I appreciate it. So we need 28 more 28 more subs, and we're gonna be active in that Zoom getting the money. Um, Hold on, click share. Then once I open it, you can unshare. Okay, perfect. Let me know when you got it. But yeah, guys, take advantage of it. You want my setup, you want it to look like mine, there you go. And this will probably help me help my students. And I'll send this one. This is actually not the chart that I actually trade on. This is just the one that I teach on. That's why I say it's teaching. So I can come in here. I know I can delete it. It's not going to mess up any of my features or anything like that. But again, hand claps to you guys. I appreciate y'all. Um, tremendously for growing this channel. I started out again. If we look at the beginning of my content, I don't even know what I was talking about or even why I was just like, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. I wasn't consistent. I didn't really know what lane I wanted to be in. And I really didn't want to be on camera. And you guys can see this. Like, we're gonna look at the screen. I can talk about the charts all day. I can talk about trading all day, and that's what I enjoy. Like, I don't think you guys want to look at me all day. So sharing the charts, sharing the techniques, that was my lane. I was like, I can come over here and signal and call trades and educate and do the replay videos of my teaching because I know this like the back of my hand, and this has just grown this channel tremendously. So hopefully it gets growing. I'm not going to do any of the wacky stuff. We may every now and then kiki and talk about some topics, but we're going to keep it close to trading or how it relates to trading, how we can make some money, just to keep the right crowd in the building. Oh, you missed yesterday. Miss Sharon, you got to go watch the replay from yesterday. 3 hours, pure madness, but it was fun. Okay, you got it. Now, if you look, I have 14 indicators over here. There's 14, but they're all grayed out. There's my ATR, which is my main one that I need to trade. VWAP, volume for value gaps and gaps. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And technically, I don't even have to have volume on. I can cut that one off. I don't have to have gaps on all the time. I'm using the for value gap. So if you just have strategically, or if you're using the free version, I would say cut VWAP on so you can see the number and then delete that one and use these two. Once you have your VWAP on, you want to cut those multiplier bands on, and then the style, I have my VWAP line just on the third thickness. I think we might have got stomped out. Yeah, got stumped out, hit 24. But again, that was strategic. We saw where price was going. We put a stop in. We saw some profit in there. It's okay. That's how you trade strategically. That's why I say I'm not immediately into puts because it can bounce back up once we hit that support line. But once we break it, we'll be good to go. But that's how you have control of trading. There's going to be drawdowns. There are going to be pullbacks. You're going to be in positions where 47 may make a tweet and you have a bad trade. Those are things we account for. Just like you go to the grocery store and you say, I'm only going to spend $50. And then you get there and they have some kind of sale and you might spend 60. Well, you're technically drawing down $10 because you only wanted to spend 50. And now you spent 60, but you had a sale. So if I go into a trade and I say I only have a $10 stop and I get stomped out $10, okay, I lost $10 in trading. You could lose $10 walking down the street with a hole in your pocket or putting money in your pocket and it falls back out. So don't take your trading so serious where you can't enjoy it and you can't allow your trades to kind of breathe. Make it a something sustainable breath. Again, I could get into a put and say, okay, now my stop is going to be that and my take profit is going to be what I just lost in my last trade so I can be break even. There are multiple ways to do this. I have the plus. Oh, were you good? Again, I have all of those on, but these are the main ones that you need. You don't need a lot of information. Once you can clearly read that chart without it, you're good. So I think I have Oh, and before I forget, if you don't already have TradingView, this is the prime time to purchase it. I'm not a sponsor, but I can refer people. Let me show you guys what I have. So this is the time we stock up. So real traders or seasoned traders, this is when we renew our accounts during uh, Black Friday and Fourth of July sales because they're on sale. So I have the premium, but you can see why I have premium. It was only 1 cent more. So why not get premium? I'm only going to pay 1 more cent for it, and I get 70% off of this one. So that's why it's my current one. You don't need Ultimate unless you're doing a whole lot, making a lot of money already. Ultimate's not going to make you a better trader. Ultimate's not going to say, "Oh, I got Ultimate Trading View, so I'm going to be the Ultimate Trader." It doesn't translate like that. You just get more features and have more setup. Definitely, if you don't have a laptop, you don't have multiple monitors, you're definitely not going to need this. Now, if you do have those things, that's going to be a great quality feature. But again, you don't need 50 indicators. If it take you to use 50 indicators, you really can't trade, and you shouldn't trade. Like, get your life, get you a mentor, get some help because you don't need 50 indicators to trade. You really don't need any, but we do use them, to help. So this is your time to get in. You got 4 days. You missed this 4 days. And you play for a price. You just stomped out, man. Borrow the money, um, whatever you need to do, and sign up now. This is the opportunity, or wait until there is another sale. If you need my link to sign up or to renew, there's my referral link. Um, oh yeah, see, we were spot on. GMA, we were right on. So also TradingView is having a really good 4th of July. So this is that time. So thank you so much for reminding me of that. Let's get back to it. Cut that off. Again, now we're getting down to the support. We may see some bouncing right there. It could break. So most people say, okay, Chad said wait until we get to the support line and I can take a put. That is a support line that I have. I would wait until we get through that wick because you can see buyers stepped up on that wick. So this is how we don't sit and watch the trade all day. I'm just gonna set an alert, boom, and now once it comes down to that wick and crosses, I can come up and take a trade. If not, that gives me 30 minutes of my time back to myself. What do? Probably gonna go out in my yard and touch grass. We got a little overcast, so I need to edge my backyard and cut it. So this is what I be doing before I prep for y'all meetings. I gotta clear out. Y'all see all these tabs I got up here. I gotta clear them all out because when I start trying to teach y'all, all of my tabs go haywire. So I got too many tabs open. So I'm gonna clean all of those up. So I only have like 4 tabs. Basically, probably some of my bar chart replay from the trades today. Looking at Trading View, the Discord, and the Link Me link, so y'all can get to everything that y'all can make purchases from. So if you have the paid version of Trading View, put TV in the chat. Let me know y'all got Trading View. That's what I use. If you use your Thinkorswim or what is that, the Legend and Robinhood, drop those in there. Tell me what do you use to chart? Y'all are fast. And I see your emails. If you've emailed me, I see it. When I get off this live, I'll respond back and get y'all in the room. But again, I will recommend being early. I know it's a little quiet. Hey, I'm gonna show y'all. I know. See, it's 10 people over here. Everybody else is probably on my mentors channel. So some people be like, I want to learn from who taught Chaz. So let me show you guys who taught me. All right. My mentor is live. The facts are the facts. The distraction is still the distraction. So my mentor is live. 62 people watching. Yeah, that's where y'all at. I know everybody over there. So again, I may come back on in like an hour. So I'm gonna go check into what my mentor is doing, and then we will come back. Let's see. I don't think I have anybody at Power Hour, so it's about to be 1. We'll probably check back in and come back for Power Hour at 2. So if y'all don't have any questions, we'll get up out of here. Again, watch the replay, understand what we're doing tonight. Make sure it's something that you need or one of your family members need. Make sure they have that link for tonight. Make sure they get on early. I'm gonna give all the free game away. And then once you're done and you're like, hey, I ain't paying her nothing. I'm just coming for the free stuff. Then you're able to exit stage left, and all those people that maybe want to work with me personally and want to understand those opportunities, they can stay on. So, GMA, like I said, I think you're new here. Thank you so much for tuning in. If y'all have questions, reach out to me. There's my email address across the screen. That's how you can reach me if you want to have a conversation. Just email me. I'll send you my business phone number. Um, if you Google my business, most people don't know this, and I'm gonna talk about that tonight. Most people don't even know what my business name is because it's kind of rebranded, just like Diamond Dave used to retail straight now. So my business is No Better Do Better Consulting. Nobody really knows that because I don't talk about it because it's not really my brand. It's just what my business is labeled is. But it really made me think. It's just like once you know better, you do better, and that really relates to my trading. Once you know better how to trade, you can do better in your trading, and then just involved in life, whether I wanted to get into real estate, whether I wanted to get into trading, all of these things, it was just kind of a universal concept. So, as we get out of here, I'll leave y'all with that. Know better, do better. Go over to the retail trader. I'm about to join his live, and y'all have a good day. We Again, I'll let y'all know. We'll check back at probably Power Hour.